Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Wide Gaming. How is everybody doing? So we are back again today with some more Generation Zero. And the plan today is simple. We're going to have a quick video on how you can get the most out of your plunderer and your carry capacity in Generation Zero. There are several ways you can do this, including dismantling things, using different characters. There are so many ways. I see a lot of people saying that there's not enough storage. If you use it correctly, there is more than enough storage. So let's jump in. So first things first, I wouldn't say it's a hack, but it is a great way to get almost unlimited carry capacity. Now that is a second character. Now if you create a new character, doesn't matter what level, anything like that. Obviously at first you have to get him to the safe house. But once you've crafted that character, they will share the same plunderer as your normal character. So you can pretty much have your main bloke and move everything over into the plunderer, get your secondary character, come into the plunderer, and take out everything that you're not really going to use. As you can see here, I just keep mainly weapons in this one. All weapons that I'm not using very often. And it saves me a lot of space. Now, I've got 40 on me, which would bring my plunderer weight up to 181, leaving me only 19 spare weight, which you're going to need that weight at some point. So all these spare weapons that you really don't want to let go of, stick them in a second character. Now, this character, you can fill him completely. You can empty your plunderer into your secondary, and nothing will come of it. You could have 200-300 weight on this guy, and it's not a problem. As soon as you log back out, it's perfectly fine. So what we'll do is we will just take all of this. So now we've got 101. So now if you log out, exit to your main menu. Select your normal character. When you go in here now, your plunderer is at 80, which is great. It works so well, and you can save so much space. So if you put all your spares, for those people, which I'll mention later on, that want to carry 50,000 rounds of 7.62, if you just put them in that secondary character, you're sweet. The only downside to the secondary character is, depending on what safe house you're at, pretty much 99% of them are like this, so it's a bit of a ball ache. If your movement is disabled, you can't get to the plunderer, so you have to drop stuff, move over, drop stuff, move over. It can be a little bit tedious, but you drop little bits, move over and put what you can in, go back and forth. So it's a little bit time consuming, but it's almost unlimited carry capacity, and this will carry across to all 4 of your characters. So this one's quite obvious, but it's a very simple thing that some people won't notice, because as you start off, you just have these little locks, and unless you look at it, you don't really know what they are. Now, you're going to need 4 skill points for this one. You start off with a base carry capacity of 64. Now, you can upgrade that once, and then you can upgrade it a final time to take that up to 96. It's 100% worth doing. You need that extra capacity. I mean, if you're quite complacent and easy and you know what you're doing with your inventory and you are really, really careful with it, then you can manage with the 64. But personally, I like the 96 because that gives you a lot more chance to, say, loot somewhere really, really big before having to go back to a safe house to drop things off. You've just got to watch what you're carrying. It sounds simple, and that's because it is. A lot of people carry everything that they can pick up. Carry the weapons that you're using and the ammo for said weapons. Pick the right stuff for the right loadout. At the moment, I've got very basic because I've just been doing something stupid, and the video for that will be out on Wednesday. Reaper, gas canisters. Oh yeah, it was fun. You've just really got to be careful and carry what you need. There is no point going out with an LMG, a sniper, an SMG, a pistol, a shotgun, a rocket launcher. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to need them before you get to your next safe house. So take out what you want. For me personally, I use the PVG and sometimes the Capist, sometimes the Experimental KVM. So I will switch between those two, and I will put the one that I'm not using away. That way I can carry more ammo, meds, and other bits around with me whilst I'm out in the field, as and when I need them. Now, another crucial thing that a lot of people sort of struggled with when it first came about, saying that they didn't have enough storage: crafting resources. These take up a whole bunch. At the moment, we are at 61.557. Once we've dropped these off, store all resources, bang, that takes us down to 35. Now, your weight for the crafting bench and the plunger are two separate things. You can put 250 in the crafting bench, you can put 200 in the plunger. So make sure you dismantle what you don't need as well. Once you've dismantled what you don't need, that takes a lot of room out of your plunger and gives you that little bit of freedom to play. If you stick it all in here, I go by the rule of 500. Everything that's common, steel, rubber, plastic, textile, adhesive, I'll keep 500 of. Everything else, I'll keep a little bit more. Then when it gets full, I'll drop things down to the same level. It just keeps everything nice and ready to go. I try not to get more than 500 of anything, really, because you can have comfortably 500 of every item, and you will have enough weight for all of that. Another one is your plunderer. You've got to maintain this just like you maintain your inventory. So many people I see comment saying, "Oh, I've got loads of this ammo, loads of this ammo, loads of this ammo," and then in a post a couple of days later, "We need more storage." No, we don't need more storage. You just don't need to carry 50,000 rounds. I top up 3,000 armor piercing and leave them in there just as and when I need them. If I can't find anything, then I'll come out, take half of this 3,000 out, and then I'll replenish it as I go about. And I keep 20 EMP rounds and 20 of the high explosive rounds. For the BMG 50 cal armor piercing ammo, I'll only keep 300. Now, I only do this for the ammo that I'm using. There is no point whatsoever storing ammo for a gun that you might need later, because farming ammo in this game can be really, really simple. Albeit a bit time consuming and tedious, it is really simple and is very easy and quick in certain areas. If you know exactly what you're looking for and where you're looking, you can get the ammo you need fairly quick. If you're just out hunting, like I said, time consuming, tedious. But for example, the FMJ ammo, you get that from Phoenix runners, Apocalypse runners, easy. 7.62, you can get that from Harvesters, Phoenix again, or even, you really want to try it, you can get it from the Apocalypse class. A good thing with the ammo is it is linked to the weapons you've got. So if you're carrying around a weapon that uses the armor piercing, you are much more likely to get that armor piercing ammo from the enemy, rather than getting the ammo that you don't need. But once again, if you don't need the ammo, bring it over here and dismantle it. I did a video a while back on the dismantling and what you can get from it. Dismantling armor piercing ammo is a great way to get explosive and copper, which you are going to need a lot of, especially if you're crafting your own ammo. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from me. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. I hope this gets you a lot more storage, and we will see you on Saturday with some more Generation Zero. On Wednesday, sorry, with some more Generation Zero. Peace.